Alright, we are here. I got a haircut too, by the way. Um, we got the new update. Just came out today publicly. We're on, of course. I'm always on this. I've been waiting for this for 2 months now. It finally came out. Almost 3 months, really. Last time I played was March 1st. I thought they were gonna update it in April. They didn't. Obviously. So we got character life here, which means we customize our characters. Um, this guy. So what's up with his skin, dude? He's so oily. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what I did last time. What's wrong with that? I think something wrong with the text is or something. Yeah, I think I don't know what's wrong with that. Let me try reloading maybe. The text is all messed up. If it will shut down, maybe. Always Steam games that do that. Always them. I mean, they gotta do stuff to shut down, but still. Um, I'm hoping this is fun. We're gonna try out the PvP because that's what mainly been worked on. I didn't do PvP before because I didn't like how it was, but maybe it's better now. Hoping it's better now. Anyways, I was wait for that to load up here. We got 250 uploads on YouTube now. Most of that's from streaming, to be honest. Did I do something here? No, I didn't. Sorry. Alright. Textures look a lot better. I think this is a glitch. The hair's still messed up, though. I don't know what's wrong with that. We're just gonna do this. I can do that, but they don't want it. Doesn't matter. Alright. The main recovery initiative, you get a sign up bonus. I used to go Crimson Shield though. Last time I did Mythos because I was trying to be something. I was trying to be new. But they're giving me a $5,000 bonus here. Who cares about that really? We'll go with this. I like Crimson Shield. Alright. I don't care about that. Go to Warfare. I am not in Europe. Let's go to US Central. Actually, I can go East 1. Well, Central's closest to me, so we're doing Central. Alright, let's see if I get killed straight off from other people. So, there's no more helicopter camping, I believe, because get the bases now. Which is what drove me away from the PvP in the first place. If that's gone, this should be a lot of fun. Alright, I don't need that. Oh yeah, I have to do a DLCs. Let's go collect all that. Collect all that. Collect all this too. That was from... Dude, that's from a while back. I'm surprised they kept that. What we got here? We got SPD. What do we got for this? We get the MCX, which is this info it looks like. We get 2 infoys here, 2 pistols, 2 scorpions, 1 rush, a sniper, an SPD, another pistol. We get this, another patrol backpack, armor plates, Yeah, it looks pretty standard. Got 2 trackers as well. 2 mags in here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now they did redo all the missions, so the missions should keep us out of this the stupid area at the beginning. That took way too long before. We're on level 1 here, of course. I think they messed up on the colors of the hair. Make sure settings look good. Oh yeah, it also has a weather in. Look at that. It's raining outside. This is my first look at it. Actual gameplay. Oh, you hear the water hitting this thing. Alright. So we're up here. See, this is the bases I'm talking about. So these act like these act like FOBs basically. You go to them, you have all your stuff there. They're placed all around this map, dude. We also go take over one too. I mean, we're not going to do that, of course, right now, but that is something we can do later on. They probably have a mission to do it too. There probably will be a mission to take one over. Alright, when you find medical supplies, water tower is easy. I know that's that. Lumberyard, that's easy. Search informant's house. I think I remember that was that. Check back in outskirts. I don't know if I remember that one either. I know those 2 on top. Those are pretty easy to get. But these 2 I don't remember. Oh, it says to reworked. This test has been reworked since the last update. So this one's the same. So I probably know what this one's at. 141, 167. This way. It's probably gonna be, if I can figure out this, probably gonna be right here where this guy's at. We can probably hit that first. Let's make sure we're good to go. Do we need trackers? I don't think we do need trackers on this at the moment. No, we do need this one. I don't think we have to track that. We'll keep the trackers on this just in case. Let's head to LZ Charlie 1 over here.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Very interesting. We'll see how the... Our informant seems a little bit better, but I'm in the base camp at the moment. Also got a flashlight on this. So we shouldn't be getting helicopter camped anymore, but we will see on that.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
I mean, I'm hoping we don't anyways. That would suck. If we get helicopter camp, I'm going back to PV. I don't care. I'm not getting helicopter camped again. I'm done with that. That one time I was playing this, trying to get back into the game, I went to, first thing I went to do was, I think go lane over here and someone sniped me. Is there that or at Hunter's Paradise? Anyway, I'm not gonna put up with that. Was that always there? I don't think it matters. Oh, real fast, before we go do that, I want to check out these bases. Let's go check out Lance real fast. I want to see how it looks like on the inside. Or should we get the objective first? Because we just head there after. Let's do the objectives right here. Then we'll go take a look at the new content. I don't think enemies place to be over here. But we will see. I was at my ACOG in the moment. Probably should put that on before we left. I know I have the ACOG. I think I have it unlocked. Let's see. I get the water messes with the side a little bit too. Oh. Can't see anything with the fence. Can't see through the fence. It's not striped enough.
Be advised, friendlies in your AO. Watch your fire.
Oh, okay. I know they did that. He's over there though. What are you talking about? Some shots over there. I think that's where there was. That body there. A little bit of lag, but not too bad. What's the task? I know what happened to him. Probably gonna find. Oh, there's a belt there. I'm gonna take that. Really needed. Let me find out what happened to him. I don't even know where he's at. All I see is gun pieces on the floor. Oh, dude, he has some stuff in the fridge. He had some noodles in there. Can I take it? No, I can't. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna get some dinner. Go to appointments location 140-166. And it's like, I always see that there. I think he's been clearing the path for me. So I haven't found a single enemy yet. I think this dude, he's been cleaned up in mine. I was gonna take his AK. But I'm not gonna transfer that today. As a play. I thought so. It wasn't looking like a person. We also got ointment on us now, so we can see who's who. Dude, does he know I'm here? Does he know I'm here? I think he does. Hey, there's no way he missed me, right? There's no way. I just walked next to him and he has no reaction unless he knew who I was. There's someone over here. Maybe that body on the floor there? No, that's a enemy. I think the AK though was solid. Oh, he took all the ammo out of it. No, we're not taking that. We'll take the clips on stuff for crap. We'll just take the gun. We can sell the gun. Any dead bodies over here? Hello? There's a gun there. Do I have a handgun on me? I do. The note over here, maybe? Snip, snap. There we go. Go to 138, 164. Maybe this? Be somewhere over there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bending here and there. Definitely an issue, especially if this is supposed to be a PvP game. I can never see flight distances in this game. I always suck at doing that. I don't think anybody's in there though. Usually I'm pretty good at spotting in this game though. I was gonna take a look at that. That's why I came over here. Yep, that's him. I knew it. Like that. Oh, we can accept tasks from the here now? Or can we always... I don't think they're shooting at me. Look at supplies at Prepper's house 139, 164. Probably down here. We'll go assist that guy then. Since we gotta go down anyways. Might as well, right? Might as well. I thought switch clips again. Wasn't V? Was it Alt something? No. Alt X. No, it's zeroing. No, I was just checking all the stuff. These, voice chat. B. B. It was B. I pressed B like 5 times and nothing happened. Hey, what's up? Oh, shots everywhere. That play? There's a play. There's no way you're still alive. He's gonna snipe that. Pretty sure I killed that guy. There's someone else though. There he is. Got him. I don't know if I killed him, but I definitely hit him.
Contact. Walker is under attack.
Who's walking? Oh! Hey, they're attacking our thing over there. How's life treating you? Yeah, it's pretty good. How about you? There you go. I think I got him. Yo, I hate these fences. You can't see through them properly. I almost died that big of it. Need honest review about this game is really worth the play. It's pretty good. I mean, not the best game, but if you don't want to play Tarkov, you want a game that scratches that itch, this is definitely that game. Or you're in the Breakout too.
Be aware, friendly units inbound. Check your targets.
That's not a play. I think I gotta reload my guns here. Like mags. Hey, I'm over here.
Hola, brother. Are you going towards Walker?
No, I was doing a mission.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna go over there and see what's happening.
Alright. The voice chat's pretty good though. You can talk to your teammates. I do like that aspect. Some static emails for your Twitch channel. Have some dope idea. You want to hear that? Sure, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a big email person. That's what I need. This is probably what different mission. Dude, look at all those guys going with that. Oh, that dude has a lot of them. You got 5 people going with the walker at the moment. Go see what's going on. What was I doing over here again? This is the house, is it not? Where what am I doing here? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I don't even know why I'm in this house. 140, 164. Was there anything on 141? Oh, that was that other thing over here. I think it was that I was looking at. 141, 161. We can get to that, I guess. Oh, wait, let's go see what's going on with Lockgate. There's a lot of people going with that. I think someone was attacking it or something. Let's go see what's happening with that. So I think we had the blue armband on if we're friendlies, and the red elements were enemy operators. It's kind of looking like armor in a way, if you really think about it. Capture COP. Is there like a storage thing over here or something? Oh, look at it. Sauce of the mortars. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know how he's... I think he's supposed to buy it or something. Dude, I gotta get something to fix my KFC.
The more you learn about this fucking country, the more depressing it gets.
I just shoot you the ID on your IG. I'll take a look at it once my stream's over. I ain't using it about my characters. Having some issues here. Oh, they're moving out. You said, will you ever shut up? Excuse you, sir. I'm sorry. I'm dying over here. That didn't have worked. What was it? Did I stop it? No, that's for bleeding. I didn't think it's splint. This should fix it. There we go. Yeah, that fixed it. So, what's the point of this? I thought we'd get like a dealer at these or something to sell stuff to or buy stuff. Alright, let's get back to these tasks over here. We need to... Oh, we need to make sure my guns are full of ammo first. Oh, we do got a locker here. Okay. Yeah, you just open up your inventory. So we just go ahead and throw this stuff in there. Found this pistol here. There's probably... We're gonna put all our selling stuff down here. We're not keeping any of this. This here. Don't need to bring these with me. I'll use one of them. We don't really need all this firepower for what we're doing at the moment. So I'll put some of it away. Dude, that's a lot of mags. God. I feel like I'm never gonna run out of ammo. That's not the right bullets. What's the 5.56 at? That should be good. Oh, it seems like a gray zone. That's all I gotta say about this update. It seems fine. Nice additions. Lag is definitely an issue with the update, but that's always been the game, so you can't really. It's not a difference in it. It's better, but it's still there. See, we need more hydration. Did they nerf some of this hydration stuff? No, it's still 33. Maybe I was that dehydrated or something. This should be good. Those are my glasses. I usually put. Oh, let me get an ACOG real fast. Okay, buy ACOG. Maybe I think gonna need level 2 first. Did it? They took a lot of the blood out of here, I think. Not a lot of stuff here anymore. We don't get an MP5 this time around. Last time they gave us that for free. Then I lost it. I remember I quit the game because I lost my MP5 at the very beginning. What do we got here? Alright, that's not an ACOG though. That's not even a sight. Is it? That's not a sight, it's a barrel. Or a receiver. They probably rank locked it at level 2 or something. If they even sell it anymore.
Whatever
One of these
happened
guys
here,
might sell it too.
I don't think it was man-made.
Alright, so let's go let's do 140, 160. I think we're nearby that anyways.
Oh, I'm never touching one of these fellas. Shit's days.
No, we're not. We can do water tower. I think that's about here or so. Do water tower first, then we do whatever is next. I don't know what they would work with these. Still the same location basically. Looks like a sniper or something. Uh, the enemy out here? Enemy player maybe? Also, this seem as dark as it used to be. I feel like it's a lot brighter now. Probably want to be careful walking around here. Well, I didn't see anybody, so. I mean, I've cleared out this place before solo, but I also had a different site when I did that. The site, probably won't be able to do with this. Balls and winners all the way. Yep, true. I don't like that. I'm going back this way. This should be the place here, or next door to this. Make sure no one's behind me. I know I'm at. Yeah, it's right there. It should be right here. There it is. There's gonna be at least 3 enemies in there, I believe. I mean, the game will stop lagging. We see Finless in the chat. We banned him out off the rip. I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, that would be like half my friends, really. I'm mainly friends with girls. I don't have a lot of guy friends, so that would be like pretty much half my friends. More than half. Of course, I got guy friends. I just don't have a lot of them. What, a tower? Usually there's someone over here. Yep. Told you. Alright. Don't be talking to me like that. There's no way you're not dead. I basically headshot that guy. Looks like someone tried to lose 50% of defense. I guess so, right? Yeah.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating
What
safety
the?
conditions
That's
in the
new.
city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please proceed in a calm and orderly
Alright,
manner
should
to
be
an outpost or contact any of the
on a
UN
shelf in
peacekeeping
here
personnel
some
for
way.
assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily.
Wait, did they update it? What did they say?
Peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you for your cooperation.
Wait, what? You don't have to pick it up anyway? Alright. I'm not complaining about that.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ความปลอดภัยในเมืองทรุดโทรมลงในทันที
When you go to the lumber mill now, should be about here.
กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพ
I have no idea what that lady is saying, but she is going off.
Secured and fully under our control.
What area? I can't hear you over the lady yelling.
ที่สำคัญของทานเจ้ากำลังออกจากที่อยู่อาศัยของเจ้าตัวขาวและเจ้าหน้าที่รักษา
I don't know what language this is, but Jesus, he's going off.
จะรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เขาเจ้าในระยะอพยพขอบใจสำหรับการร่วมมือของทาน Внимание!
That's
В связи
disgusting.
с ухудшением условий безопасности в непосредственной близости от города сейчас проводится
They
полномасштабная
gotta use bathroom or
эвакуация.
something. That's smelly.
Пожалуйста, спокойно и организованно проследуйте к ближайшему форпосту
Alright.
ООН или
That door is
обратитесь за
open.
помощью к
Dude's dead
любому
on
из
top.
творческого персонала ООН. Крайне желательно взять с собой только документы и жизненно важные личные вещи. Вы временно покидаете свои резиденции, и
There's a guy
миротворцы
there.
могут охранять их в период эвакуации. Спасибо за ваше сотрудничество.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating
Oh crap!
in the
Ah!
city's immediate vicinity,
Is he above?
full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please
Eyes
proceed
up,
in
blue
a calm
forces
and
nearby.
orderly manner
Confirm
to the
targets
nearest
before
UN
firing.
outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation
I'm over here.
period. Thank you for your cooperation.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์
I'm peaceful.
ความปลอดภัยในเมืองสุดโทรมลงในทันที
Hey, look, there's the enemy around the. Hey, look, there's the enemy around the corner.
กรุณาดำเนินและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสห
There's another one? I heard him. Where you at? Dude, what is this radio system? Can I shoot it or something?
และทรัพย์สินส่วนบุคคลที่สำคัญของทาน
Oh, I'm getting sniped at. Oh, there he is.
ออกจากที่อยู่เจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์
I got
การ
him.
สหประชาชาติจะรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เขาเจ้าในระยะอพยพขอบใจสำหรับการ
Yeah, whatever you said, lady.
ทาน
I agree with you.
Внимание! В связи с ухудшением условий
Ah,
безопасности
bullets
в
in there.
непосредственной близости от города
Alright.
сейчас проводится
Uh,
масштабная эвакуация.
It should be
Спокойно и организованно проследуйте к
either in
ближайшему
here
форпосту ООН
or
или обратитесь за помощью к любому из миротворческого персонала ООН. Крайне желательно взять с собой только документы и жизненно важные
I thought I can
личные
break it.
вещи.
I can't.
Вы
I think it's over
временно
here.
покидаете свои резиденции, и миротворцы ООН будут охранять их в период эвакуации. Спасибо за ваше сотрудничество.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating
Is
safety
it?
conditions in the city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation
No.
is now in effect. Please proceed in
There's a
calm
lot of
and orderly
gunfights
manner to
going
the
on. I think
nearest
someone's going
UN
for the
outpost
boss.
or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you.
We still got another hour at nighttime, I believe.
เอาใจใส่
Dude, where is this thing at? I remember it being like over here somewhere.
สุดโทรมลงในทันทีได้สั่งให้อพยพอย่างเต็มที่กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพของ
It sounded like it's going towards me.
เพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือ
Probably in there. Wasn't it like right here or something? The shed at the town's limit yard, 141, 161. The shed. Let's talk about this over here. I don't see a cache in here. I think it's that room that was locked. I probably need a limber key card. Sorry, a limber key, not key card. Dude, this dude got shot in the pelvis. Or the abdomen. It looks like the pelvis, though. I got attic key. That's not what I need, though. No, that's a nice key. It's not what I need. Was that guy playing dead up here or something? No one dropped a key or anything. I think that's what I need right there. That looks like it's it. We'll check again over here. If it's not this, maybe? Maybe this? That's the end of Lumberyard. Yeah, I think he's in that room, but I need the key. So we're gonna have to come back to this. Unfortunately, no one dropped the key for it. Alright, let's go call back. Actually, we need to go to Atlas or something, really. Go ahead with the Atlas. We don't have to call back. I forgot about that. Maybe you have a key. Nope. How did I not see you? Was it right here? Yeah, pretty much. Running across the lake. I will say the FOB thing, COPs, whatever you want to call them, are nice. Nice addition. I now don't have to walk all the way back and forth or call in helicopters every time I want to get out. Even though they still can be attacked by enemies, it's still, I guess you could say, a temporary safe space. I can get in here, mess with my inventory. I can even go to the vendors in here too and sell stuff. Alright, this is all being sold. Oh, we also get stuff for selling to vendors too, that's right. Get two. Alright, that's gonna do something. That didn't even do anything for me. Let's got some more ammo here. I do have the bigger lock here. I was wondering about that. I was like, this seems a little small. It was. I don't know why I didn't automatically put on the big one, but it's fine. I was like, I feel like I could have held more stuff. I usually have a lot more stuff in my thing. I wanted to give me an ACOG on that. I don't think they did. I don't think they were that generous with me. Give me this, but this is not what I want. There's not even a sight that's a night vision. What do we got here? Get this mask. Looks pretty cool. I don't want to use it. I don't want to lose it. I want to use that at some point, but not today. We'll take this with us. We don't have the bigger one yet, unfortunately. Did they make the key holder bigger? I see. I don't need this. You gotta chill. I hear you cussing. And all I gotta say, sir, is you gotta chill out. You're sitting there walking on base camp. You're not out there doing anything. I'm gonna try completing this mission. I'm probably not gonna stay on this too long. I do want to check out Splitgate too. Oh, that thing's beat up. Oh, yeah, we gotta switch that out. Oh, it's a helicopter. I was like, is someone just calling a machine gun or something? Alright, this one's a little bit bigger. We can hold my stuff in here. I think we're good with this. So all my stuff is full. Yep, we're good. Alright. So we can't do lumberyard yet because we need a key. So, but we can do other things. like the unlure supplies at Prepper's house at 139164. Is that house again? I think I've been there too. Yeah, that's. I think that's the same house I was talking about. We probably have a mission there, and I completely missed the mission. Completely missed it. I mean, say what? We probably won't see a lot of PvP today.
Beware, friendly units inbound. Check your targets.
Oh, there's a guy in front of me. Someone died there. That player? Hello there. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, this is that stretch round mission. We'll do that later on. I have to go back to the lumberyard again. I'm not going back there just yet. It's gonna be. I think they'd probably respawn by now. But yeah, I'm spending more time on the field now than I actually am at base in helicopters. Because most of the time we playing this, I'm traveling. But since you don't really need to do that anymore, since the LZ or not the COPs, it does make it a lot easier. That flashlight or a light source? I think it's a flashlight. I think sounds like right there. I got him. After we complete this mission, we're gonna check out Splitgate too. It just launched like today too. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. I didn't even know it was coming out today. God. You can shot from the back too, I think. Yep. Oh, that's not good. I'm bleeding out. I gotta stop somewhere. Oh, they were badly hit, dude. I got hit in the leg a lot. Stop the bleeding. Stop the pain with us. My dude's really going through it. Went up with fast. That sounded like the AK. Probably just been more careful walking around here. Come on, finish up here. Not like we're fighting against the clock. Alright, that fixed a lot of things. Some blood in here too. Dude, we got beat up. I was careless. I checked that though. I didn't see anybody. I mean, you either wait this out or just put more blood in. Who's gonna put more blood in? Alright. Do one more time. We should be good. That was a close one. Alright, pretty much back to normal for the most part. Take another one of these just in case. By the time we get the target, we should be fine. Should be back to normal. Oh, that's not right next to me. Alright, back to normal. There's a teammate up there. There's two guys up there. They're dragging all the aggro at the moment. Taking all the aggro. This is our building, right? Dude, I have this. I can need a key for this. No. Yeah, I wanted to open it when it's already open. There's a lot of gunfight going on. One 139-164. 139-164. I'm not seeing any supplies. Maybe I hear it? No. Oh. Dude, it was sitting there in front of me. Oh, my chip fell off. Near town entrance 139-162. He wants me to go right there. I'm not going over there, dude. Actually, I just been over there. I go back over here. I already killed everybody over here. I hope they didn't respawn.
Heads up, you've got friendlies in the area. PID before engaging.
That's him. He went to the fine behind me. I think I killed this guy up here. Yeah, there he is. That's the one that snuck up on me when I was paying attention. I don't guess it's here somewhere. Maybe up here some. It's really hard to see at the moment, so I'll be really careful when I come through here. There it is. That's just a box. I got bamboozled. There we go. Task complete. We got all those grenades? Jesus. I just realized that. Alright, let's head back to main HQ now.
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to Charlie 2.
You know what? We're gonna check out the new Splitgate. Splitgate 2. I hope it's fun. I liked the first one. For the first 2 weeks, then I never played it again. It's basically like Halo and Portal combined. At least how the first one was at launch. I don't know how it is now, of course. It's very arcadey as well. Am I having to cross this? Am I having to cross? Okay. Am I having to cross this? I think so. Otherwise, it's shooting at me. I'm not seeing movement, so I don't think so. Can drop my flashlight here. Also, since there's less helicopters going by, it also does something for the people that camp helicopters, because not everyone's had helicopters anymore. People are out doing other things. But I do think if you're gonna focus on the missions in this, you probably want to go to PvE, because then you don't have to worry about, you know, getting shot by the teams. If you're trying to do the missions, PvE, if you're just trying to have fun, do some PvP, then obviously you go to PvP. What is that? It's like cutting. What do you mean by that?
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position.
What's up with these markers? Scandal? Snatchy? What's that? It's like cutting? I don't know what that is for. It's only on these places. That beginning areas don't have them. Oh, that's close. I'm hit by that.
Here, move it, go! Get ready, we're moving out.
There's no fast travel, I don't think, but there's the FOPs. But COPs, sorry.
Get ready, 30 seconds.
I think I got that basement that's when the switch dropped. That's I just went to someone's stream and just left it going. I do have drops on mine, but I don't have the special drops. Man. I got the beginning drops. Let me take a look at it. I don't know. I can't see it at the moment. I'm not gonna look for it yet, I guess. Alright, back at base. Let's just check out Splitgate. Yeah, not bad. I mean, there is a little bit of lag issue, like I said before. That same thing that it's still there, but the weather system is pretty nice. I won't lie. It does make it look more pretty, I guess. Even though I haven't seen the sun yet the whole time I was playing. Alright, let's take a look at Splitgate. It literally just opened. Open beta is today. And I looked at the Steam reviews, the mix at the moment. It's still mixed. 55% positive. I don't know why. We'll see, I guess. Let me switch my stuff around first.
Welcome to the Splitgate 2 open beta. We're so excited for you guys to see
What is
we're
happening?
working on.
I launched the game, not a YouTube video. I didn't come to watch a YouTube video. Let's see.
5, 4,
God.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Splitgate, Ace. I'm your coach. Think you have what it takes to make it in the SSL, the most popular sports league in the solar system? Let's find out with a few drills. First up, movement.
There's no sprinting. Oh, yes. There we go. There's jetpacks. There's sliding. Very generic.
Nice moves. Next
There's
up,
the portals.
Let's see what you can do.
We should do this, right? Yeah.
Hey, you're a natural. Now, time to practice combat. Portal up and then get the kill.
That is loud. Did I even do anything? I don't even think that's doing anything. Yeah. Oh, you'll use those balls. Alright.
Splitgate's a team sport, so don't forget to communicate.
I actually have to use voice chat. That's a requirement. Is to use voice chat.
Just one more move to try. Practice is almost over. Just one more move to try.
I thought I could rocket jump. You cannot. This is not Halo. It's not Halo. If it was Halo, I could have easily made that. It maybe will survive. Alright, my character looks super ugly. What is it supposed to be? Why does it look like something out of Destiny? Who is this? This looks so familiar to something. Really really similar to something. I just cannot put my tongue on it, but it looks really similar to something I played recently. Oh, we're not gonna buy anything, quiz. So we have fast. So the copying, what's it called? What is it called? The finals when it comes to the light, medium, heavy. I don't know if they had that in the first game or not. I don't remember. Let's do I like onslaught. Sounds fine. So we're gonna do onslaught. You told me 20 per players. Yep, I'm on it. I don't know. I don't want to touch other mode. Maybe on onslaught. Only onslaught. Is day one. I'm taking 30 seconds to get into a game. That's not looking good. That's alpha. Not like alpha. 10,000 people on it now, or 12,000, 11,000. 12,000 was the peak. 10,000 right now. First game was 67,000. Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a massive drop off from 4 years ago. Why am I not able to get into a game? It's been a minute. I mean, it's not like there's not enough people. It's over 10,000 people playing on Steam alone. Are you sure game was found? It's like, spend more time here waiting than actually playing. I'm gonna be very judgmental if I can't get in the game for the next minute on day one of launch. There's over 10,000 people playing at the moment. Just on Steam, there's still consoles too. I think the game launched on consoles as well. Yes, it is. Are you sure we found the game? Because I've been waiting for like 2 minutes now. We'll try one more time. Give another chance. If it don't work though, we're going to something else. We can play something else for the next couple hours. Gravezone though, we're gonna do that all weekend. We're gonna be playing that all weekend long. I think Saturday night I might be out doing stuff, but Friday I should be on, and Sunday. I'm in a login queue. What do you mean? Alright, let's try to play again. Maybe it's just a bug or something. Who knows? Maybe this is a one-time thing. I am really good at getting the 1 in 1 million bugs, so we'll see. Maybe that we go. We'll probably hop on with him or something. Or Defense Descendant had an update too today. I've been playing that. Having fun on that. One Summon also had an update today. Like every game had an update either today or yesterday. Alright, maybe it's just not working. We'll try the other mode. Maybe it's just the 20 per player onslaught. It's just not working at the moment. No, it's not even this mode. I can't even get into a single game. This one, it's not working either. There's already a storefront here. Oh, it's a free to play game. I don't really expect anything else. We have a upgrade currency though. So we have 2 different paid currencies. So you buy this, then from this you buy this. Why? Why does it not have one currency? Why do we need 2 different currencies and you have to buy this one? You probably unlock this one too, I'm guessing, but this is $10 for 40. Is there any way to earn those? Or you get 10 Problium from doing this. You also need these tickets, I think. How are we waiting for players when there's over 10,000 people playing? We're not doing it. We tried playing it for like the last 10 minutes. It's just not happening. What else can we play? Well, we were on there for 11 minutes and we could not get into a game. It's just not happening. Not today. Disappointing, but oh well. What we got here? We're going away from it. I played this earlier today, but I wanted to play that game, dude, but they didn't want me playing it. That's for sure. The precinct, I can't play it to fix maybe maybe this will fix the issues I'm having with the game. Because I'm having AMD issues with this. So we'll see what happens when they update it. We could go on a hell of a. It's been a while since we played. They had a new patch not too long ago. Add a new map into it. It's pretty interesting. Just the layout to it. I think it's one of the smaller maps. But it's more city based combat. or urban based comeback. Let's because I want to stay on here to 12 tonight. I'm gonna try to anyways. So let's kill some time probably. I say probably, which means I mean this will kill time, but I don't really want to kill time. I mean it's play something that's fun. And Charlotte just got a new update too. A big update. I already know. My planes got thrown into the ground basically. Well, Halo Infinite. Play some Halo. Been a while. Yeah, play Splitgate. We're playing Halo. What's that one? I can't you do with another. You know what's insane? Really with Halo Infinite? I played so many hours in the older Halo games, but this is like one of the this Halo game's not bad by any means. I mean, those reviews are not amazing. I mean, it's almost positive, but this game's not bad by any means. Just I don't know what happened. I played it really. I grew up playing Halo, all the Halos, like every single one, all the way through. I beat Halo 2 like 10 times, probably more than 10 times. To be more honest, probably close to 20 times. There's exclusive and all access. So the they are different reward tracks though. The exclusive is like those ones were selected by Matt Finger. Then the all access is any streamer that streams it to myself. Alright, longest loading screen of all time. I think it's doing shaders or something. Probably gonna take a little bit. Sorry about that. There's two videos I want to take a look at. We're gonna take a look at that after this probably. They're not too long. One's 20 minutes, the other one is 20 minutes as well. So it's probably gonna take an hour and a half reacting to them. I'm not good at being quiet, so whenever I watch the video, I'm always talking about it. Almost there. Almost there. Like back and still going. Alright. That was like something. I put some Halo Infinite. You know, go along with this game. They have a lot of stuff in here now, huh? I saw the base weapons. Oh, what's that? This new? I don't remember seeing this before. I got a skin. No, I don't. Any new vehicles in the game? I doubt it. Nah, I didn't think so. How about the armor? Let's see about this. Quite a bit now, huh? All the way up to the Mark 5 or 4, sorry. There's a lot of battle passes. Oh my god. Dude, I haven't completed the first one yet. This is like, you would think, like, I played Halo all my life. You would think this is the game I spend most of my time in. But nope. Let's go to multiplayer. Do, I guess the Mutilate is probably a new weapon, huh? Do a quick play. Don't let me forget. We need to rate somebody at the end of this stream. I've been trying to rate people. I usually got a few viewers on my Twitch side. A few more than my YouTube side. I don't know if I can rate on YouTube. Ooh, Halo Infinite on Steam charts is not looking good. 3,000 people. It's also 4 years after launch, so not too bad. Really. Also, Xbox dominated game, of course. Who are the team snipers? S7 snipers, I don't know this. Season 7 snipers? Makes your voice shot is disabled.
the lead.
You get. Oh, I died. Oh, don't mess with me, my sniping on Halo. You ask anyone around me. Don't mess with me with sniping on Halo. He was behind me. I didn't see him. I saw him over there.
No scope.
Told you.
Scope.
Man, I missed all that. Ooh.
No scope.
It's okay.
Counter snipe.
He was aiming at me then. Oh, you got him. Nice. I don't know how I missed him. Oh, he took my kill. I would have had him. Hey, Ricochet? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gain the lead.
I did hit him. I just didn't finish him. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. Wait, did you not hit him first? I thought you hit him first though. He still lost.
Lost the lead.
I literally just turned my head away from there.
Enemy sniper cost us a teammate.
What is that voice?
Enemy has an F7 sniper. We've lost a teammate.
Thanks. Who's someone's switch set the thing?
Gain the lead.
Got that guy at least.
No scope. Lost the lead.
This dude scared me. Absolutely scared me.
Not getting up. Tango is closing in.
What the?
Gain the lead.
I don't want to be there.
Enemy shields down.
He didn't kill him though, did he? Did he?
Halfway to
Unstable pack you lost. That's not good. Oh, it's only 35 MS. Not that bad.
lost the lead.
Oh my god. Dude, where's everyone at?
Sniper got him.
Oh, that was a mean headshot. Oh god. I just saw him. I realized he died. I turned around like, wait a minute. It was too late. Ah! That's new. I should never climbed up there. me that wasn't a headshot? Oh god. My mouse locked up and then let me turn. I hit, but also I slid my mouse to the side first before I hit. And it's completely locked up in front of me. Like, why would I hit in front of me if I knew he turned? That doesn't make any sense.
Gained the lead. Nearing victory.
Oh, he died on that, huh? Dude, where they all at? Oh, you so lucky you ducked down there, dude. You would got headshotted. Oh, I got it. I forget it's done like you out of there. And that's done like it's actually out of the scope. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, we traded. Wait, I headshotted him? Then he hit me and I died. I thought I smacked him too. I guess not.
Lost the lead.
There's no way I missed that. There we go.
Lead. Counter snipe.
Need one more kill.
Victory.
We got him. I got. Did he kill 2 of us? No, yeah, 1. 11 kills, 10 deaths. Not bad. Best game. Come back. Still went positive. May not have been amazing, but it still was positive. It was pretty even match though. I will say that was pretty even up. Yeah, but has started matchmaking. Can't play Splitgate, so we go play Halo. Next best thing, right? Or probably a better game in general. Are they making a new Halo game at some point? Or is this Halo Infinite all the way through? It's been 4 years now. I don't think 343 can make a good Halo game again. Isn't that Team Snipers? No, it's random. Nope, no you don't. I bet you don't pick it up. You just stand over it. This is a weird map. I don't know. I just got into the game. I don't know what happened. I came in and we lost. I just said the teams were even and this happened, so I don't know. Maybe they're not even. I didn't even kill anybody. I thought I killed like 2 people, but someone stole my kill twice. I had 2 assists, but 3 assists. Maybe we don't get another. Maybe we get a better game this time. Maybe. Super Fiesta Sled play. That's like fun. Fiesta's pretty good. I like Fiesta a lot on this. One of my favorite modes. Battle Rifle's a strong start. That's also a good start, I guess. Jesus. Where's the lock on? I jumped off the map. I never played this map before in my defense. How do you even travel this map? There's a really messed up looking map. A lot of edges everywhere too. Oh, I got shot grenade. Oh yeah, gravity hit me. Ah. Oh, it's invisible gravity hit me. It's even better. Oh, he had one too. He already ate the bigger one. That one's better. Ah, that's a nice spawn, I guess. Alright then. Alright then, you got him, sweet. This looks like a Halo 3 map. Or even Halo 2. I like the design to it anyways. Dude, I itched my ear. That was close. I try to save him. Sorry, me with a pistol is something different. Oh, that thing looks deadly. I don't ever think I've used this weapon. Oh, we got the same weapon. Oh. Where'd he go? Maybe he died. Nope. Yo, I like how I turn my head and that's when they show up. Not before. This is a strong choice. I got sniped. Not good. God, dude, I keep pressing wrong buttons. What is this thing, dude? I didn't see that coming. I didn't either.
Gained the lead.
I got saved. Well, you probably would have died if you came after me anyways, but... Ah! Yeah, automatic, dang, I got... You get that automatic, plasma pistol. I don't know why I cannot remember names. My tracking's not good. I'm not good with this weapon. I'm not good at aim tracking. This thing had no ammo in it. And what am I supposed to do with that?
Dynamo grenades acquired.
I like this one. This weapon's good. Oops. I am just pressing every button but the right button today. Oh, I took so many bullets to get hit my gun like that.
5 minutes remaining.
Why am I pressing G to switch my weapon, dude? Where have I been playing with G's to switch weapon button? I don't play any games with G's to switch weapons. Here's a guy, they hear me. Oh god. My frame stopped right there before I died. I think anyways, did it? The game even knew I was done before it just dropped my frames. Oh, I got saved. That dude shot me with a rocket launcher. He saved my life there. Alright, we won. The whole game, I didn't get anything good the whole game. I've had trash weapons the whole game. Maybe the such guy to hand me, of course. Other than that, I got trash weapons the whole time. All right. We got 2 videos we want to take a look at. They might take a little bit of time, so we'll go ahead and go to them. It's off gaming. Go to just chatting. All right. There's 2 videos. Let me pull them up here on tab. Okay. Everyone's wrong about the Battlefield 6 class system. There's been a lot of stuff happening with this. I saw the post about I didn't redo it on X with the Battlefield stuff. But it is there. They did DICE did post something about it. But yeah, I want to take a look at this. Um This all public knowledge, no leaks here, I don't think. Should be fine. We're gonna watch this, give my opinion on it too, because I'm Battlefield all the way through. I love Battlefield. I will give my full honest opinion on the class system. I haven't looked at it yet, so we'll see how it is.
Well, this guy's lost his mind. I'm going to disregard anything that he has to say. But hold on. Give me a chance. I'm going to try
I will say, Battlefield players are really bad at taking criticism. Like, really bad.
to red pill a few of you guys. I think what DICE just announced with this class system they're detailing inside of Battlefield Labs is actually good. And a lot of people are freaking out about it. There is a trend on Reddit and even in the Battlefield Discord. People are typing certain hashtags. Hashtag lock weapons, hashtag return to BF4.
Okay, so
stuff. But
I'm guessing they're doing the 2042 system again. From what he just said there. I have not looked at it. Real fast, we'll pull it up here. We'll take a look at it before we continue on. I think it's probably Battlefield, the main Twitter account probably has it on there. This is from yesterday. Alright, so our design philosophy for classes. We envision the future of Battlefield classes with series of interconnected systems, fundamentals of shape, okay? As what's this? Here's the class. Alright, let me move myself out of the way here. Customizable weapon loadouts, class gadgets, training. Training? What's training? It's probably gonna be shooting range, right? Throwables, class defined, signature weapon, signature trait, signature gadget, and weapon packages. Does that mean? Because we have it's like the separate weapons or something for each. So like, let's say. Oh, what does he mean? But I haven't played Battlefield Labs. I have no idea. So let's see. Because this is the thing here. I have no idea what this means though. They didn't say anything about this. So the class system is defined by 2 main components: customizable and class defining. The customizable components empower the player to explore and push the boundaries of the rules within the chosen class while still adhering to the expectations of the class. Pretty normal, I guess. The class-defining components are designed to enhance pick-up and go playability and reinforce the expectations of the class identity. So, customizable weapon loadouts, fully customizable weapon loadouts allow you to allow you to freedom to play the way you want. Play to the strengths of your class by using signature weapons or easily switch to any other weapon to meet the needs of your squad. I'm having like a really bad time reading this, but it sounds like you can switch to any other weapon but there's also be certain weapons locked to the class. I guess kind of like Delta Force in a way, because Delta Force there's some weapons you can use with different classes, but not all classes. But I'm guessing this is gonna have like an all class system and some weapons locked. Class gadgets, you have the option to carry 2 gadgets onto the battlefield, so no more operators or uh battle clone, clone field 2042. Tailored to each class and its specific role. Recon, now you're going to try to pronounce that word, specialize in intelligence and counterintelligence with the class gadgets including decoy beacons, AP mines, and laser detonators. Alright. Training. Our philosophy with training is to offer a series of traits that can be unlocked. Oh, this is the trait system. Okay, that's what that is. Training is the trait system. So it's like Battlefield 4, for example. Whenever you get enough stuff, you get a class trait or something. Was that Battlefield 5? No, it's Battlefield 5. Sorry, Battlefield 5. You have like traits, so you'd be AT or AP, anti-personnel. So I think that's what they're going for with that. Syllabus, I don't care about that. Signature weapon. Each class has a signature weapon category tied to the class identity, which, when used, enhances durable on the battlefield. Oh, wait, is that how they did in 2042, where you use assault rifle as an assault, you get extra mags in it? Is that how that's working? For example, using the same ongoing test subject, the recon class, if you select the weapon from the sniper category, you will benefit from an increased holding breath duration. Okay, so yeah, it's the same system in 2042. That's basically what they're going for. So same thing with the trade, gadgets, and default weapon packages is a preset combination of attachments. Okay, that's whatever. So that's basically what that is. So it's the 2042 system put into the Battlefield 6 system. That clears everything up for me. Let's go back to the video.
Today's video, I'm really going to try to detail why this class system they announced for Battlefield 6 is not nearly as bad as people are trying to make it seem.
It's not bad at all. It's really not a bad system. It worked fine in 2042. It's not bad.
So bear with me, this is going to be a long and very detail-oriented video. If you do enjoy the channel and want to follow Battlefield 6, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. I also stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. First link in the description. The first thing I'm going to do is detail the Battlefield Labs post that they put out, and I'm going to go through that step by step.
I just went through that,
but give you guys my thoughts in
we'll see his thoughts too.
Section by
we'll go back and forth for this, I guess.
Section. Additionally, I'm also going to go over a statement from David Serland, who many of you know is one of the main people working on the next game. Alright, now let's start going over the official Battlefield Labs post. One thing I will say before I start going over this is I think a lot of people are losing a lot of the fine details in the initial outrage of this. Really try to listen to what I present in this video because I think a lot of you will understand it. The Battlefield Labs post starts off with this. It is a community update and it's the class system part 1. Quote, today we're excited to start outlining our future vision for the class system in Battlefield. The gameplay mechanics of classes and aspects that players have enjoyed most have evolved throughout the history of the Battlefield franchise. Our goal within Battlefield Labs...
If you think about it, the class system really stayed the same all the way up to 5 and 6. I mean 5 in 2042. That's when it really started to change a lot.
Is to test and refine the best...
I mean, of course, like, you get 1942, it's also different. Like, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3 was also pretty different, but they usually stay pretty much mostly the same until like Battlefield 6. I mean, sorry, Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042. That's when it really started shifting around somewhere, especially with 2042.
Aspects of the class system from our history and to evolve them into a cohesive vision for the future. As we begin playtesting these class-defining systems, we invite you to either play, test, or read along with what's to come for classes in Battlefield. The next thing they go over is their design philosophy for the class system in Battlefield 6. Quote, we envision the future of Battlefield classes to be a series of interconnected systems and fundamentals that shape your role on the field, while granting you the freedom to customize how you execute that role. Through Battlefield Labs play sessions, feedback, and data gathering, we aim to strike a balance between defined roles and player choice. Then they provide us with this image
That's
right here.
what
As you can see, this is
we
a
just took a look at this. That's basically what we just took a look at a second ago.
diagram that clearly separates the different aspects of the class system. On one side, you have the customizable aspects of this class system, and on the other side are the class-defining aspects of the class system. In the customizable side, we see weapon loadouts, training, class gadgets, and throwables, and on the class-defining side, we see signature weapons, gadgets, traits, and weapon packages. Continuing with the post that explains this image, quote, the class system is defined by two main components, customizable and class-defining. The customizable components empower players to explore and push the boundaries of their roles within the chosen class while also still adhering to the expectations of the class. The class-defining components are designed to enhance pick-up-and-go playability and
I already put my thoughts on that. I'm just waiting for him to finish up this, so we see what he's going to talk about. We already talked about this a second ago. I gave my thoughts about it. I want to see his thoughts on it.
Force the expectations of your class identity. Then they go on to explain these two separate sides of the class system, and they start with the customizable side. Weapon loadouts. Fully customizable weapon loadouts allow you the freedom to play the way you want.
Is he gonna go
play to the strengths of your class by
all
using
through
the
this?
signature weapons, or easily switch to any weapon to meet the needs of your squad. Class gadgets. You'll have the option to carry 2 gadgets onto the battlefield tailored to each class and a specific role.
Well, you
Recon
might put something
aficionados
more.
specialize in intelligence and counterintelligence, with class gadgets including deploy beacons, anti-personnel mines, and laser designators. One very small note here, in my personal opinion, having 2 gadgets on top of a class gadget, giving you a total of 3 gadgets available to you while you...
I didn't even notice that actually. You have an option to carry 2 gadgets on the battlefield tailored to each class. I think you misheard that. I don't think you read that properly. It's only 2 gadgets, I believe. You get the one class gadget and you get the one common use gadget.
You play Battlefield 6 is a little too much in my opinion. I think you should only be able to choose one gadget and then you have your class gadget available to you.
That's literally what I said. I think that's what they're going for with that. I think he misread that with but I think they really meant you get a total of 2.
I think 3 is too much. Training. Our philosophy with training is to offer a series of traits that can be unlocked during play to enhance your ability to perform your role. As you engage more in a match, you'll gradually earn flat stat bonuses and more to support the effectiveness of your role further. Throwables. Our approach to throwables prioritizes enabling each class to effectively fulfill its role by providing tailored throwable options. Now, on the class-defining side of things, we have signature weapons. Each class has a signature weapon category tied to their class identity, which, when used, enhances their role on the battlefield. For example, using our same ongoing test subject, the Recon class, if you select a weapon from the sniper rifle category, you will benefit from increased breath-holding duration. In contrast, an assault player choosing the same category will not receive this bonus. DMRs, carbines, and shotguns remain viable options no matter your class, but do not benefit from any signature weapon bonus. Signature traits.
That's kind of how they had it like in 2040. I mean, not 2042, Battlefield 4. Like, in Battlefield 4, it was all class locked, but then you had the DMRs, the shotguns, the carbines that can go through all classes. So those are basically your neutral weapons that have no benefits, but they're still in the game.
Each class features a unique signature trait, providing passive bonuses tailored to optimize your role on the battlefield. For instance, a Recon player automatically spots enemies while aiming down sights, encouraging the use of weapons that complement this specialization. Again, I'm going to have a brief note here. There is absolutely no situation or reason why Recon players should be able to automatically spot you simply by aiming at you.
I don't think so
This
either.
should be changed immediately, and I hope people are...
Yeah, I think that should be changed, actually. I do agree with that. That's a little bit overpowered. Battlefield games usually have issues with spotting because the spotting is usually overpowered. That's why they get rid of the flares in the game, by the way, because they're too overpowered. So, ADS spotting, not really. You get the binoculars, sure, but not the regular ADS. That's too much.
Are providing that feedback inside of Battlefield Labs, because that is a ridiculously broken perk in my opinion. Signature Gadget. These gadgets are unique and singular to each class with an aim for you to always have access to a tool that fulfills the role of your class, separate from what you may choose as gadgets within your loadout. Like I mentioned previously, you can choose 2 gadgets on top of the class gadget. And finally, default weapon packages.
Is it like that, or is it like... Wait, what? These gadgets are unique and singular to each class. Wait, no. But I'm still thinking you only get 2 gadgets max. And I think they just worded that wrong or something. I still don't think they're giving... I just don't believe that they're giving people 3 gadgets. That's just me. I just don't believe that.
Default weapon package is a preset combination of attachments and visual customization for each class to be combat ready, with the option for further progression and personalization. They then end this post with the what's next section, quote, the class system and its individual...
You had 3 gadgets in 2042 as well, if you think about it. Because look at this. You had the grappling hook, which was the operator gadget. You had the choosable one right here, and you had the class defining one right here. That's really how it's really the same system if you think about it.
Individual components will be available for testing within Battlefield Labs in the coming weeks. Participants will be able to go hands-on with these features, discuss, and provide feedback. Emphasis on...
You know what I think they should do, though? Actually, no, never mind. I don't want to say it. It's going to be like operators. Because I was thinking about this glitch slot here. Nah, just remove it. We don't need it.
Provide feedback. Following further play sessions, we'll be back with another community update to unpack class components in more detail and share learnings based on participant feedback. So that is the official Battlefield Labs post. Now I want to cover some comments from David Sirland himself. And after I cover these comments, I'm going to give my opinion on this class situation
that's
and
what I want to
why
hear,
I think it's being completely blown out of proportion. Here is a video that the official Battlefield Twitter uploaded, having David Sirland answer a question about the classes in Battlefield 6.
I think it's a key thing to make classes not be great at everything. That has been the recipe for this in the past.
Yeah,
and we're looking at...
that's the thing. That's how classes work. If you pick an engineer, you should not be an amazing sniper. That's how it should be. But you should still have the option to use a sniper, you know?
Most games of the past, actually, when it comes to class identity, to try and make sure we can get 4 classes that hit the mark and that stand the test of time. We have flip-flop back and forth.
Is that me? What is pinging me? Is that me getting pinged?
Quite a lot in history, and we and that stand the test of time. We have flip-flop back and forth.
I'm pretty sure when he recorded this, he forgot his Discord audio was on.
Quite a lot in our previous history, and we want to find something
not him, not David, but
so that is David Sirland's, I guess, quote-unquote official statement on his stance on classes, but of course there's an unofficial statement because he apparently responded to somebody in the Battlefield Labs Discord, and of course this was leaked, so it reads as follows. Quote,
it's always gonna be like
classes based on what they bring to the squad is one reason we are doing this. Not forcing a class-based weapon on choice. It needs to be clear and readable what the signature weapons being and balance as well. This whole thing needs that balance to find our class identities that can stand the test of time. It's why we're talking about and testing this topic with all of you at scale. This is a very divisive topic, and getting it right is crucial and valuable. This is not the approach of 2042 after the specialist changes. This is much more impactful. Play it, feedback on how it is impactful. Test the worries and combos you theorize will be bad for classes, and report back. We want classes to be more defined than ever, hence why we have more unique class gadgets and throwables than ever, plus traits and training. We don't want the bulk of the class definition to come from weapons alone. And I have to say, I am in agreement with David Sirland's perspective here, and now I will give you my perspective on this situation. And after
I agree too, pretty much. I don't see any really issues with that.
My perspective, I will also give you the perspective of Nickel. Some of you know who Nickel is, but for those of you that do not know who he is, Nickel is an extremely talented player. He was a competitive player in Battlefield 4, and he is incredibly knowledgeable when it comes to the balancing of not only weapons in Battlefield, but Battlefield games in general, because he is actually working on a Battlefield 4 remaster as I speak.
Wait, what? Did I just hear that properly? That's here Battlefield 4 remastered. You know how many people still play Battlefield 4, right? There's a lot. Dude, look at this. This is just this week on Steam. It's still over 1,000. 2,000 people still play this game daily. And this came out years ago, like years and years ago. That's still a big player count.
And my thoughts on the situation. So first things first, I think class locking weapons is something that Battlefield players assume is essential to Battlefield. They kind of get Stockholm syndromed into this thought, in my opinion. Locking weapons work.
There's no point in locking weapons to a class. Like, who determines that an SMG goes to the support class and not the assault class? Like, who determines that? This makes no sense. Or why the LMG can only be used by certain classes. It makes no sense. Just let it all be free to use by anybody.
Battlefield 1, for instance, because of the clear roles the weapons themselves served. It does not work the same way in a modern setting, purely because of the versatility of the weapons you can choose from. Now, a lot of people are bringing up the Battlefield 4 class system and saying it's incredible, saying it's this is what you should base the next game off of, but they're kind of just ignoring the way Battlefield 4's class system truly functioned. So let's take a deep dive into it. The Battlefield 4 class system offered many universal weapon types that really made the game.
They did. DMRs, shotguns, what was the other one? Carbines. I think those were the only 3 on there. If I remember correctly, there's probably another one. I just can't remember at the moment. But yeah, there's 3 universal weapon types, and it did not matter. Because guess what? If you're a sniper, you can use them too. And you can use an assault rifle as a sniper. Or recon, sorry, not sniper. So it doesn't really make sense to lock everything else up if you can already use something like that.
Game incredibly versatile, and I think people are really ignoring it. Every class had access to shotguns, DMRs, and carbines.
Yep.
This means that any class in Battlefield 4 can 1-tap kill you in CQC with a shotgun. Any class in Battlefield 4 can 2-tap you across the map with a DMR. And any class in Battlefield 4 can microburst you to death with carbines.
They were fast firing too. Dude, those things were all different from each other. One's like super fast firing, the other one's slower. One's like mid. You know, it's all different. That's why it's so dangerous. Those things were so dangerous. You got those things leveled up. Oh, you pretty much good at any class. You level recon, well, carbine.
System truly prevents is number 1, LMGs being all class, and number 2, snipers being all class. With the way Battlefield 6 is shaping up to be, it looks as though there's going to be a gunsmith in the next Battlefield game, which
sounds like fun.
Locking LMGs behind support in Battlefield 6 doesn't make any sense because there's going to be magazine customization.
If they're customizing stuff, if they have a gunsmith in the game, it really doesn't make sense to lock stuff because then, like, what if I want to build an LMG out of my M4? I can't because it's locked. It wouldn't make sense.
Which is going to allow
you just limit customization. That's all you do when you do that.
You to equip very high capacity magazines on essentially almost every weapon in the entire game that they are available on. The same is true with bolt actions. Bolt actions historically,
imagine a bolt action with a drum mag on it.
Though, have not been much of a threat outside of their completely overpowered counterparts in Battlefield 1. But in general, snipers in Battlefield have always been easily identifiable because of scope glint, and it's very important to point out that scope glint is not some sort of class-dependent thing. If your goal is restrictions upon classes, they have to be extremely strict, like in Battlefield 1, or else you do not gain the readability that people desire. You can, if you want, lock ARs behind Assault, SMGs behind Engineer, light machine guns behind Support, and snipers behind Recon, but then you have other pretty massive problems. What do you do with DMRs? What do you do with shotguns? Say you give DMRs to the Recon class. Okay, well, now you have to give shotguns to one of the 3 classes, and you only have 2 open weapon category slots. You can.
That's literally what I was just saying a second ago too, by the way. I fully agree with what he's saying. It doesn't make sense. Like, also, who says Engineer has to have the assault rifle? I mean, SMG. Sorry, why can't an assault use it? Because assault's usually there fighting people in close quarters. Why can't they have the SMG? it makes more sense for an assault class to be up and close fighting with SMGs.
You can choose to split off battle rifles from the AR category and give them to support.
Oh, I forgot about
and
battle
you can
rifles.
give shotguns to the assault class. That's basically the only way you can go about that. Now, I see some people complaining that Battlefield 4's system kept the best weapons, which are assault rifles, reeled in by locking them in the assault class.
Which was
But
the medic
this,
class
in my
too,
opinion,
by the
is a
way.
completely outdated argument. The next Battlefield has a great weapon designer, and we know that via inside information, okay? The guy that's on the weapon team for the next Battlefield appears to really understand what he's doing.
That's
and
good.
There were very large jumps in the way weapon balance took place, both in BF1 and in BF5, ignoring the insane blunders in Battlefield 5. There are many different ways that DICE has implemented weapon balance.
Honestly, before they implemented the last time they changed up the weapons, I hated it. Like that the one like it was like the second or third time. It's the one before the last time they changed it. I loved that thing. I loved how it was. It was like 2 to 3 shot kill most of the time, and they upped it. They upped the time to kill to like 3 to 4 shots instead of 2 to 3. Or maybe I don't remember what it was. It's so long ago, but they made it so it takes more bullets to kill, basically. And I hated it after that because I was on spot with my aiming, and then after those 4 shots I hit, I'm like, he should be dead, and he's not dead.
Since Battlefield 4 and even Battlefield 3. On top of that, I really want to just hammer the point home that I really do believe that class gadgets make way more of a class-defining impact than class weapons ever did, as I detailed in the Battlefield 4 weapon system.
Now, like I said, it does not make sense why a sniper cannot be used by other classes. But it does make sense a rocket launcher should not be used by a recon class. That does make perfect sense. That should be locked behind the assault engineer, however they were going to do that.
System, which allowed for many, many weapon options per class. In fact, much more weapon options than I think people are admitting right now. For some reason, I get the idea that a lot of people think that you could only play with one certain weapon type per class in Battlefield 4, but that is not the reality. You could play Engineer with a DMR. You could play Scout with the ACWR.
That was the way to go, by the way. DMR on an Engineer was the way to go.
There were a ton of different things you could do. And I know some people are going to express quote-unquote class readability concerns when it comes to an open weapon system. Where
it's the gadgets really matter. Who cares if you engineer with a sniper rifle? It's not like you're doing anything anyways. You're going to run out of ammo.
Equip any weapon on any class, but I have to say, these concerns, in my opinion, are completely null and void. There are so many very simple visual ways you could go about class identification. One very simple one is you shape the spot symbol over an enemy's head as their class symbol, or you can even have their class symbol
which is what they do, by the way.
Like on their chest, or perhaps an arm patch. There are many things you can do in the modern gaming era.
You see that literally right here, dude. He literally shows it right here, by the way.
Chest, or perhaps an arm.
That's an assault. You see the assault symbol right there.
Patch. There are many things you can do in the modern gaming era to make class readability a thing without having weapon restrictions on classes, especially when it comes to class silhouette and general cosmetic feel and look. So those are my thoughts on the situation. Now I'm going to give you Nickel's thoughts. Now, Nickel helped me write my paragraphs for this video, so you're going to see some very similar viewpoints simply because I couldn't say it any better than Nickel said it. I really do agree with what Nickel has to say here. Nickel starts off this post by saying, quote, "I see people complaining about the lack of class-locked weapons, only to quote Battlefield 4, a game where weapon restrictions were largely irrelevant, as a shining example of class design done right. Any class could one-shot you up close with a shotgun, double..."
Exactly. It didn't really matter. Any class had the shotgun. What's the point of locking the weapons behind if there's some weapons still not locked behind?
Tap you with a DMR at long range, or microburst you at any range with a short-barreled assault rifle. BF4 system...
Off topic, what class system I really hate? Delta Forces. Because you can use assault rifles in any class, but there's assault rifles locked to certain classes. And that's really annoying. I really hate that system.
effectively limited access to machine guns and bolt-action sniper rifles. However, locking machine guns behind the support class in Battlefield 6 seems pointless when you can customize the magazine size of any rifle. I can understand why making bolt actions available to everyone might be a point of contention, but scope glint allows you to detect snipers.
It's not like anybody it's not like everybody use snipers too, by the way. This is like a stupid argument. It's not like everybody in the game uses a sniper. It's really like a subset of people using snipers. Like, who cares? Like, it's not like you're gonna get sniped more. No. Whoever's using a sniper is gonna use it regardless. Like, it doesn't change anything.
If you die to a sniper using a red dot, how is that different from being one-tapped by a 44 Magnum revolver?
That's a good point.
I, for one, am glad DICE is decoupling weapon choice from class choice, which in the past often dictated a player's class selection. This comes from someone who loved Battlefield 1's strict class design, which greatly improved gameplay readability. That said, I don't think such a rigid system would work in a modern setting with highly versatile weapons and what appears to be a sensible gunsmith system. So that marks the end of Nickel's remarks on this subject. Now, I have to say, I think they should either go with an extremely restrictive system like we saw in Battlefield 1 to firmly define the classes, or they should go with no weapon restrictions at all. I think a very large portion of the Battlefield community is stuck in 2013, so to say. They think because Battlefield 4 had some sort of notoriously poor weapon balance that we have to have weapon restrictions all the time. In my opinion, I think classes can be very clearly defined without weapon restrictions. You have to make sure the gadgets are well defined and the purpose of the class is well defined. That doesn't always include weapons. As we saw in Battlefield 4, you know, a bunch of people were playing Recon with the ACWR. A bunch of people were playing Medic with a DMR. A bunch of people were playing Assault with a shotgun. A bunch of people...
Engineer with the Groza or the DMR was the way to go.
Played Engineer with DMRs as well. So
I just said that.
I think there's a lot more versatility in older Battlefield games than people would like to admit, aside from, you know, very setting restricted games such as Battlefield 1, which had very clear defined classes. And it's also worth pointing out that in Battlefield 5, the weapons that were available to classes were also very versatile.
Yeah, they had the same locking system, I think, as Battlefield 4, similar locking system. I mean, there's different periods, there's different weapons, you know.
Medic class had a couple bolt actions available to it. If
yeah,
you remember.
It did.
I think it was called the Jungle Carbine. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but there has really always been this sort of underlying...
He forgot. It also had a grenade launcher on it.
Class weapon versatility within Battlefield. It has never been this super hardline, super restrictive thing unless we have like a World War I setting, which I don't think will ever happen again in a Battlefield franchise game. I will close this video out by just saying some very personal thoughts of mine. I don't care what they do as long as it's not completely overpowered. I think the system that they have laid out won't be overpowered because I think it's going to be power checked by these
This dude's having trouble getting up the elevator.
And they may even cave to community pressure and go with a Battlefield 4 class system.
They better not, dude. It's just gonna, like, it's old. It's old system. We don't need it anymore. Just go past it.
Very real possibility. Nothing is set in stone with this game so far. So I think everyone should calm down a little bit and we'll see what happens. I genuinely don't care what they do either way. I've played Battlefield games for the better part of a decade with multiple different class systems, and I've really never had a problem with any of them, aside from balance issues here and there. So please let me know your thoughts on this announcement from DICE. There seems to be a lot of outrage in the community right now, but as I've stated multiple times in this video, I don't necessarily think it is 100% justified just yet. So I would love to hear from you guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. If you've never come by a stream, I stream every single day at twitch.com.
Yep. He always makes pretty good videos. You see people not really like this. It's probably those fanboys or people defending the system in Battlefield 4. I will say, I will add on. The Battlefield, it's dated. The Battlefield 4 system is dated. It's too modern now. Like, why? And so we'll also add this in before I get too far into it. They have a gunsmith system. So what would be the point of locking certain stuff behind classes if you have a gunsmith system? It doesn't make any sense. So, like, why would they do that? to the game? The Battlefield 4 system is dated. Now, Battlefield 4 is still a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything, but the system is dated. And that being said, it's also not a bad system, but it's just gonna be abused like it was in Battlefield 4. What's the point of having what's the point of having one set of guns stuck to one class? Then have like 3 other subsets that are available to every class. Like, what's the point of that? This doesn't add anything besides it just limits the possibilities of the fun. The fun factor, as they like to say. Okay, next video, off topic of Battlefield. You need to deep load the Windows right now. This was 3 hours ago. I'm using Windows at the moment. It's pretty bloated. I got Copilot messing with me. I got OneDrive over there messing with me too. It's pretty bloated nowadays. So let's see what this is about.
And do you ever wish there was a digital version of Ozempic for your computers, ladies and gentlemen? Well, when I found out that apparently Microsoft uses like what 30% of Microsoft code was apparently written by an AI, as according to their boss.
What?
It all started.
Really? What? All right.
To make sense. Now, there's a lot of things that Windows does where I feel like they introduce features that nobody really asked for. Things like, Windows Recall, and amongst a whole bunch of other things that have turned.
What is Windows Recall? I remember hearing about it. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, it was a snapshot thing that like every second it creates a snapshot. So if something gets deleted, it's still there or something. The problem with that is it takes a picture of your screen. And if someone hacks your thing, guess what? They have all the pictures there that can also have bank account information on them and whatever. Which is why that was a really horrible feature. And it's not enabled, thankfully, by default. I don't think. I mean, mine's turned off, so I don't think it's automatically on.
This once beautiful operating system into a bloated carcass. Now, of course, one of my favorite operating systems is like Windows XP. Somehow back then on 256 megs of RAM.
I hated this. I had to work on servers, and sometimes you have Windows XP servers. Those things were horrible to use, dude. Absolutely atrocious.
I mean, this is 2 gigs of RAM, 1 core. And this thing is performant. It just flies through everything. And generally, I have a Windows XP virtual machine, not just to relive nostalgia, but to play really old games under it sometimes, where, again, we're not dealing with compatibility problems. Sometimes I just run shit in here to make sure it just works, out of the box.
Why?
I don't want to deal with configurations and anything. But, when I look at, web browsers of today, it's crazy that a web browser now, I think is a higher system requirement than like Windows XP and like a lot of these older little operating systems. But now moving up to Windows 10, Windows 11, the bloat is pretty real. And one of the questions I get asked is, Muda, how do I de-bloat my operating system? How do I make sure that it actually functions properly? How do I make sure I get rid of all the fat? What is that digital Ozempic everyone's been talking about? Now, you might be like, but Muda, why would one need to de-bloat a system? To give you an idea, I'm somebody that uses Linux, but Linux is not a perfect operating system, as nothing really...
I'll move to Linux when Steam OS is able to go on my PC. That's when I move to Linux.
Is. And in fact, when it comes to things like gaming, for instance, there's actually a lot of negatives that come with Linux gaming.
There's a lot.
Generally speaking, if you have an NVIDIA GPU like me, you're probably going to have some level of performance loss. But sometimes there's some really secret...
I got AMD. I think if I build a new computer, I'll switch this system here to a Linux system. I mean, I have a Linux system, a smaller one, but it's not really meant to do anything besides practice.
W's that actually end up coming through the trough. So for instance, Cyberpunk 2077 is one of my favorite games. It's also one of the best looking games that I've probably ever played. And when you crank up the settings all the way to max with super intense ray tracing, it is genuinely a mind-boggling experience how a game can look this good. But of course, I did some benchmarks with the in-game tool, and I was actually a little bit surprised. So inside over here, I used the actual in-game benchmark. I basically set the settings to maximum, ran the game at 1440p, and of course, I did not enable any form of ray tracing.
Dude, frame generation sucks because you get so much delay on it.
The only thing I enabled was DLSS at a performance level between both of the systems so that no variable was really all that different. Now, surprisingly, underneath Linux, I ended up getting 107 frames per second on average. With Windows, I ended up getting 81 frames per second on average.
I don't know what my FPS is on this, but I have a really beefy system. I don't remember how. I think I still have it downloaded. I'll probably take a look at it later.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, that's a pretty substantial difference in terms of how smooth that experience can be. Looking at the minimum frames, I was looking at around 70 frames per second on Linux and 63 on Windows. And of course, when it came to the Mac...
Wait. The top is Linux and the bottom is Windows? How is this doing so much better? What?
Somehow I hit 150 on Linux, but I hit 95 on Windows. So surprisingly speaking, it really comes across that under my testing and my system, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Linux is somehow faster than Windows for one of the most heaviest games. But you might be like, but Muda, what about that ray tracing you were talking about? And this is where I was also a little bit shocked as well. So I did the benchmarks again, and I enabled every single option underneath the system with ray tracing up to the psycho level, except I didn't put on the path tracing, I just left it to max.
I don't think I can use path tracing on my system. I have to check that out, but I don't think I can.
Maximum ray tracing, and surprisingly, Linux was still faster. Like underneath these benchmark tests,
dude,
ladies and gentlemen.
That's 10 plus. Like what? What's happening to Windows?
Gentlemen, Linux is somehow at 76.2 frames per second average. With Windows, you're looking at 64. Surprisingly, on the Windows side, I'm at 54 frames per second minimum and a 60 frame minimum on Linux. So surprisingly speaking, even with all of the bells and whistles attached, I have found one of the toughest games, one of the most performant, ripping games running actually better underneath the Penguin. And this actually shocked me a little bit because I tested other games underneath
because Windows. A lot of games usually don't run that good on Linux because like different properties that go into it, but Cyberpunk's running better on Linux than it does on Windows is insane.
And I would say the performance sometimes can be inversed. Now, what I'm doing over here is setting up a virtual machine with a graphics card pass-through. I've talked about it in the past, but I kind of have to do this, especially when playing a lot of recent performant games.
Is it raining outside? Hold on, sorry. I think it's raining outside. No, it's not. What does that sound like? Oh, maybe there's a plane. Sorry, I'm just going crazy.
Things like ray tracing or path
I'm going crazy.
Is a near requirement at this point. And generally speaking, the reason I got to go through with this is obviously I have to have technologies like frame generation and upscaling. And it's not like this doesn't exist underneath Linux right now. It's just a lot better and smoother of an experience in Windows. Alongside modding games, which are just substantially easier to do in Windows even to this day, although it's getting better, you might be wondering, okay, well, how do you trim the fat off Windows and get a better experience without sacrificing the functionality or the usability and stability of the system?
I would like to know that because I think that benefit my system a lot.
Absolutely can trim the system down, and in some cases, I think if you have a lower end system, you probably are required to if you want to get an extra couple years out of your system. So I made a video in the past where I showed different versions of Windows 11, like gamer.
I saw this video. The Atlas. Well, I mean, I saw the website. I don't know if I saw this video exactly, but I don't trust these at all.
Builds that you could download and install onto your system that already came de-bloated. And generally speaking, I wouldn't really trust downloading something like that on the
Exactly.
the internet. I even played around with something called Windows 11 Government Edition that I believe was alleged to come from like China, which had a lot of the spying actually removed. Turns out it was some person who actually ended up putting together a deflated version of Windows, and it didn't have anything to do with Windows officially, okay? So it was something that somebody jerry-rigged together. So I'm going to show you how to actually do all of these things yourself without ever relying on downloading shady stuff from the internet. I mean, you kind of are dealing with shady stuff here, but this is more of a DIY hack job. So there are, if you look
up... if this is against TOS, I'll take it as, since it's not really breaking rules or anything. But I don't know. Is this against TOS? I'm talking about Twitch TOS, not YouTube. YouTube can put whatever you want on there. Who cares? But would this be considered like teaching hack something? I'm getting a flashbang by my screen at the moment. I don't know.
Windows debloating, you'll probably find like a whole bunch.
I guess really it's the troll anyway. I don't think it. I don't know. I don't want to go on about
different tools out there like Windows 10 debloater. There's one good tool by Chris Titus Tech, who also runs an amazing channel on YouTube talking about this kind of stuff. But of course, there's GitHub projects like this where it's really simple. Like you can just run one actual thing in terminal and then basically go through this entire list. But even this may be a little bit too daunting for the average person. So in amongst all of
this is the troll, isn't it? I don't know if we're gonna go through this. I thought it would be something different. I thought he's gonna talk more about it. I think he's just going through he's just going through this whole thing. We're not gonna look at that. I thought he was gonna go do something else or talk about something else. Dude. What is going on outside, dude? There's like the plane's still going over, I think. Jesus. I think it's a plane anyways. I hope it is. Yeah, here's some loud pitch. I think it's like a demon coming out of something. Jesus. Alright. We're not gonna call it here. We're gonna raid somebody, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to go through that video. I think it's just showing you how to download it. I thought he's gonna talk about why you should. Then I can put my input on it, but he just kind of stopped and started showing how to do it. Alright, let's see who we're gonna raid. Who's playing Battlefield right now? Go here, we're gonna find the one with the smallest amount of viewers, and we're gonna raid them. There's a lot. Dude, why is there so many people playing Battlefield 2042 with one viewer? There's a lot. Okay, we're not doing that. We're gonna find someone mid. No, let's pick someone, a random person with one that has the face cam on. This seems like it'd be a nice person. The uptime on these, maybe? Yeah, let's go to this guy. Gone here about 4 hours. Yeah, I was just. He's not accepting raids, never mind. That's nice. Not be nice and get people some viewers, then. Just can't do it. That's not even valid for this GTA 5. Okay. There we go. That worked. Joining on the raid.
Got his tank. Oh, fucking idiots. Fuck out of here.
I did not want to collaborate. Alright. We're going now. 5 people going in. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be back on Gray Zone tomorrow night. Maybe Splitgate 2 will work tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll try it out tomorrow if it does. If not, go back to Halo or something else. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.